Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new Let's Play series in Hearts of Iron 4, the new DLC, Battle of the Bosporus. So, I have not played vanilla since the last time there was a DLC update, which was... I don't even remember when that was, like February or something like that. Either way, we're going to be playing as Turkey. I think Bulgaria and Greece are the other two nations that have received focus tree updates. So, what is our current situation? Well, we have 16 factories. Our army is 31 divisions, which actually is not so bad. We are missing 1.8 thousand rifles, but let's not worry about that so much. Research slot, let's go for all of our basics. Actually, one of our basics is not this upgrade. Let's go for you. Followed up by construction 1. Fantastic. Also, turn off state transit tool. We don't need it on at the moment. So I think we do want a handful of military factories. Apparently, this area right here is considered demilitarized, so let's not worry about that then. How many troops? Again, we have 31 divisions. Split that off into, let's say, 2 smaller armies. So which way do we want to go for this campaign? Do we want to side with the Allies, the Axis, or even with the Comintern? I'm not too sure, actually. Let's see. Can we actually go every single direction? German-Turkish, Anglo-Turkish, or renew the Soviet treaty. So it looks like we can prioritize Balkan integrity from the Balkan Pact. Or we can pivot to the past. I'm assuming become the Ottoman loyalist. I think this campaign, why not side ourselves up with the... I mean, it's a good question, isn't it? I would say... the Democratic Party, it's kind of lame, you know? Allies are For the Soviets, though, we can annex a bunch of territory over here, because this is probably all going to go towards the Axis. And also, you know, why not fight the Entente while we're around? So I think we are going to go and side ourselves with the Soviet Union for this playthrough. And let's draw up a defensive border. Why not right there? That seems okay. And I always forget just how fast vanilla actually works. Like, compared to, like, Kaiserreich takes a long time next to get things going. Also, we do want to go with the Monroe Convention. We'll go... what else do we actually hear here? Kurds resistance escalates as anti-government. Counter fundamentalist operations. So, which states oppose us? So, these states are against the principles of Kemalism. We do need some political power to get all this stuff going, but we can get our Army and Navy experience right away. Thank you. And of course, you have the... is there anything... what can I even do against them? You need to be a core. At war, or all Kurdish states are either cores or the modifier separatist fatigue. And was I wrong? I was looking at some of these guys. Yes. Kemalist champion. We want people who probably align with us politically to be in charge of this stuff. Also, what are we missing? We're missing light tanks, support equipment. That's a lot of stuff you're asking from us, game, when we don't really have anything going on for us. We do need some aluminum. But, like, I think right now... I mean, actually, we are getting some factories from trade. So, I mean, if we're getting factories from trade, I think it's okay to kind of trade some of this stuff away. Seems good enough. And of course, we're missing equipment for all of our garrisons, but that's fine. Don't worry about that. Some of our units are absolutely 100% garbage. Like, they are really bad. But that's okay. It's not a big deal. Of course, we are dealing with these 70-day focus trees, which, you know, that's just vanilla for you. They love their full... we do want to get revived Turkish revolutionaries so that we can eventually go to rehabilitate the Cadral movement, followed by a Kemalist socialist theory, and then slowly make our way towards the socialist side of the tree. And of course, then we'll invade Bulgaria, Greece, everybody in the Entente. All that seems all right for us. I mean, other people can do some weird stuff. We'll kind of see which way they actually want to swing themselves. Because right now, manpower is bad. I mean, right now, how much manpower are we missing? No, we have enough manpower for our entire army, so it really is just infantry equipment that we have absolutely... we're actually missing 14,000 rifles. That is substantially worse than I would have than originally anticipated. I mean, I could try to consolidate my soldiers down a little bit. But even then, that actually just gets manpower to the pool. So I think actually, let's focus first. Let's get garrisons as strong as they need to be so we can kind of put down the Kurdish rebels. Because they're a little bit upset. We do need 100 political power. We're getting 0.97 a day, which isn't a ton, but it's also, again, not nothing. We shall call a convention announcing the intention to remilitarize the Dardanelles. And we should be prepared for a backlash from the Soviet Union. I mean, what else can you do, right? I guess we could go for, like, learning from the Great War. Some plain focus trees, but none of that's really that important, I would say. Okay. So United Kingdom loans its support. We should now wait for the response from the Soviet Union. We've militarized. Actually, that's the Germans remilitarized Nerve Island. Soviet Union opposed our remilitarization of the Straits. Yeah, you know, we should offer a compromise. Because we don't want the Turkey's remilitarized Turkish Straits. Beautiful. So now we can send our troops across to here. I mean, yeah, if you guys want to come through the Turkish Straits, I'm completely okay with that. I really don't have much of a problem. Yeah, so let's continue the policy of etism. Construction speed goes up. Consumer factories minus 7% is not bad either. There's actually a lot of modifiers. That's one of the one things I did find about the vanilla focus trees, is that they all seem to be pretty powerful. Also, this is new music. This music was not in Hearts of Iron 4 before. I'm 99% sure of it. Okay, so we got our research speed upgrade. Let's go for the next one. Yeah, no, this has to be new. 100%. We'll draw up some offensive lines here, just in case. Because we can't just fight any war goals at the moment. Because we are considered at the moment non-aligned. Even though I think we could probably defeat Bulgaria or Greece in a war if we had to. Just theoretically speaking. I will also send you guys through the Straits. I don't think I want anybody within the Black Sea. Yeah, so let's combine our navy up. Have you be in charge of that for now. I mean, Iraq... I'm not too sure what you're going to do, because there's a chance you join the Allies. There's also a chance that you do join up with the Axis as well. We don't have enough war support for you. And I don't think we really want to increase... I mean, we do want to extend the conscription as well, but we need more war support. Yeah, and just counter some rebels. Please and thank you. It's going to be very, very expensive to get that done. Like, very, very expensive. But, I mean, we kind of have to, right? You don't have much of a choice. Get concentrated industry going. Another naval treaty's been signed. Not too bad. There's actually no Thailand on this either, so this is actually pretty good. Stability goes up. Factory output goes up. Drift defense goes down. I mean, I could probably hire somebody... Why are these, like, 5% extra costs? Like, why is it 105 and not 100? I'm really not too sure. We'll crank all you up to be, let's just say, 200 airplane size. And now the game's going to tell me, hey, you want to build some close air support. I really don't, actually. We do need to ratify the 6 arrows first. Unlocks law number 3115. So what do you have here? I mean, consumer goods. If we advance our economy law, then we should be prepared for friction developed between the incompatible economic models. We can't really do anything about that right now. Of course, there's some resistance to occupation. I mean, you know, what can you do, right? We did get construction 1 going. We probably don't need excavation 1 right now. Let's upgrade our artillery units for the time being. Because right now, the non-aligned party, Ataturk, it's got a lot of power in the country at the moment. We got disorganized military forces. I mean, if we didn't have this war support penalty, we could probably increase our organization. Sectarian woes. And we got the Camelus officer. Stability is going up. Plan is going up. Look, I know there's resistance here. Kurdish separatism is plus 20%. Resistance spread from Hikari's at 2.2. How do you guys... You don't like us right now. Probably because we are different ideology. Tank designer. What about like an infantry designer? We can get a cheap motorized division, but that seems basically garbage. And none of those guys really actually give you too many benefits. And what I do like to see are some nice benefits for my my economy. Yeah, so we'll just kind of ignore you for now. I mean, right now, for occupied territories, it is on civilian oversight. So we probably want to go for a local police force. It's not going to be so great for compliance, but it should hopefully reduce militancy there for at least a little while. And the Spanish Civil War has now begun against the Nationalists and the Republic. Gotta ratify this treaty. It'll be done in 7 days. It'll be done before you. So we can thwart their infiltration attempts. Which to me seems like a good idea. Because we don't want the... Yes, we'll counteract you. We're at 51 days. So which one do we want? You are unaligned. You are... sectarianism. I mean, which one do we want? Unlock the decision, revolutionism. Because I'm guessing we don't have that right now. Political power gain, daily democratic support, weekly war support. I mean, war support's not bad. I could do you again, which adds another 30 days. What happens if you succeed? There's a 6% chance that they do start to aid us a little bit, which isn't so bad. I mean, in here we got a 92% chance that you guys do succeed. The thing is, I just don't want republicanism. Because I don't want that support for unaligned to increase. Because you're this region. Let's put another 30 days on you, at least for right now. Of course, it does get more and more expensive as time goes on. So once you're there, we then want to rehabilitate the cadre movement. We're at 46 days. We're gonna lose some stability, but actually getting the war support's not so bad. I'm fine with the war support. I'll take it. Yeah, so actually this doesn't make it any less likely that we fail at doing our objective here. But we do want to counter the fundamentalists as much as we possibly can. Unsurprisingly, the Kurds have still continue to rise up a little bit. But they're also very expensive to actually kind of have to deal with. We're getting one a day, so we should be able to get you done before this crisis. I'm just trying to think, like, what makes the most amount of sense for us to do? Because I don't think delaying you helps us. Like, it's not doing too much. Build more factories in Istanbul. Technology to research. Let's go for... Yeah, now we can go for actually the support weapons. I think that's completely okay. We're still missing 10,000 rifles. It's going to take about a year and a half for us to actually get that all sorted. Which is not so bad. Again, we're about 3 years away from the actual war beginning. Like World War II, I should say. And even when World War II begins right away, we're not going to be directly involved at first. We'll have a little bit of leniency when it comes to that. Okay, so you have 5 more days. We'll begin our counter operation here. We'll be ready in tomorrow, I think? Yes. And then we will rehabilitate the cadre movement. So you're daily communist and daily fascist support. So that's interesting that it does give you both. It does give you some stability. At the cost of a little bit of political power, but I really don't think that's that much to worry about. Don't want the radio. Probably immediately want to concentrate in industry too. Getting our industry as good as it can possibly be would be really nice. I want my infantry equipment to, you know, be worthwhile. So actually go next will be our tank support equipment after that. I mean, we're only missing 2 support equipment, which isn't that big of a deal. Okay, so you're still unaligned. I don't know how you played out. But that's not so bad. Republicanism, again, it's not what we want. We don't want any of this Republican nonsense in our country. I mean, I've noticed that these areas are now glowing blue. That worries me a little bit. Why are you glowing blue? This populism is... I mean, manpower is a plus 250. Actually, it's not that good at all. I think it's actually kind of bad. So we're getting 0.97 per day. Consumer goods factor goes down even more. Factory output plus 5%, production efficiency growth plus 5%. All that seems pretty good for us. Because right now, I mean, there's absolutely no fascist or communist support in the country at all at the moment. But we'll worry about that soon. And also, like, none of these areas are actually cores. It would be really, really nice if they were. I feel like that would benefit us. You know, just a tad, just a touch. Okay, well, you have 15 more days, so we have this ready to go. We do have you as our Prime Minister. Yeah, so we'll go with you guys. So you are going to give us support for communists. That seems completely okay. And if we're actually going to get support through that, we probably don't want to do any of this other stuff. At least to me, that makes sense. I mean, you do get some more stability. So we're at 16% war support. We could go up to early mobilization once we have 112 political power. Apparently, that is going to somewhat counteract with you. If we've entered economic law, then we should be prepared for friction to develop between our incompatible economic models. On the other hand, I would really like early mobilization. Like, it would make our construction speed go up pretty significantly, I would say. Also, you're only a 35-day focus. You're not actually 70. We could intervene in the Spanish Civil War. I really don't think I have any interest in actually doing that. 20, 20, 30, 30. So I guess we'll build some more military factories over there. Go for patriotism over internationalism. Political power goes up. A little bit more war support. And you actually, again, 35 days. It's not that bad. Let's go with... Probably not you. Let's actually go for another industry tech. Mustafa Kemal Ataturk takes ill. Yesterday, Mustafa Kemal Ataturk was rushed to the hospital in a dire state after collapsing unconscious in his yacht while hosting some old friends. The episode is the latest in a series of very concerning signs that Ataturk's health is rapidly deteriorating, and advisors have privately expressed their concerns that Ataturk is working too hard on as his condition becomes progressively more unpredictable. Despite his insistence that everything is fine, the government is taking it upon itself to monitor his health. Ataturk is compiling a list of possible measures to take. If Ataturk will not step away from his duties to take care of his alien condition, or of his alien constitution, then we may have to consider forcing him to retire so that we can spend his final months with his family. So we got some more decisions here. Resources. Seek treatment for Ataturk. We could just retire him right away. We lose 10% stability. But I mean, is that so bad? We're starting to get support for the communists now. Daily... Actually, my 0.04 is not bad at all. So right now, he's stable. He's not dying. I have no interest in seeking support for his condition, though. If he dies, he dies. You know, that's that, right? We get more war support from you. More communist support. More recruit population as well is not too bad for us. We will definitely take it. I mean, I could just... You know, let's just... I mean, I'm a little bit worried about it. Let's do some more counter-revolution there. Or counter the religious thought. I'm going to save just because I actually don't know what this is going to do. Because I don't want to completely screw up our campaign here. Yeah, so let's save here. Follow that up with... Ba-da-ba-ba. So no matter what, CPH is the communist. Okay. No man or woman could ever hope to live up to the mythical heights of Mustafa Kemal Ataturk's leadership. But the father of the Turks remains but a mortal man. We are not looking to replace our Ghazi, for nobody could could even dream to live up to our nation's messiah founding father. But you must choose a leader that we can trust to follow in Ataturk's footsteps. They must exemplify Kemalist values and follow Ataturk's example as the leader of Turkey. So, political power gain, more factory output, seems pretty good, or just by war goal time on us, drift modifier, defensive core territory. I mean, the 10% stability is nice, but I think we will choose you for now. So apparently we're guaranteeing Romania. I don't know when. Wait. Oh no, we're getting guaranteed by Romania. Well, that's nice. I appreciate him supporting us here. But can I start? I could justify a war goal right now. It's going to take 240 days. Which is a while, yes. What about like Iran? I think we justify a war goal against Iran. It's going to take, again, 240 days. But we can get this done. Take over the country ASAP, get a lot of oil out of it. Nobody should defend you, I think. I mean, we're only at 8% world tension, which is not high enough, I think, for anybody to try and intervene at any stage right now. But I do think that for right now, this is also going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks so much for watching. My name is Swam. If you enjoyed, run a thumbs up. Not doing, throw some down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.